just won audiences over with his memorable performance in the blockbuster American Pie. Currently, he's starring in the new Woody Allen movie, Anything Else. Please welcome the talented Jason Biggs. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Congrats on the new show.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being here. You're talented and lovely.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This has been my lifetime dream, actually. I knew one day you'd have a talk show, and I said, hey, I need to be on it.
I better get into the business.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it all started.
I better start now when I'm 2. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
That's a good age. You've accomplished quite a lot in those years.
Yeah. It's been okay. I can't complain.
But now, so is that, because I don't know what you did before American Pie. You're mainly known for the pie incident. Mm-hmm. Were you in films and stuff before that?
I had done a few films before that. I started when I was about not 2, but 5, mm-hmm. Doing commercials and voiceovers and stuff, and eventually landed some theater gigs, and then gigs like I'm a rock star or something.
Right.
And then yeah, American Pie, for all intents and purposes, was that was the thing. That was the thing. That was the big break. So.
Well, yeah, you do something like that with a pie, and people are going to remember it.
Yeah.
Now,
and you do it in a film, and you'll have a career.
Right. Yeah. Not in a career, and you're in prison. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe it's not illegal. I don't know. Now, what do people remember that? Does that bother you that it's all about the pie, like what I'm doing right now?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't bother me so much. I mean, I'm very proud of the movie, and being recognized is fun and indicative of some sort of success on my part. You know where it's weird?
Indicative. That's a good one.
Write that one down.
Yeah.
Write that one down.
I liked indicative.
That's
I'm very impressed by that.
I'm just getting started, by the way. I'm a real SAT. Wait till you guys see.
How do you spell indicative?
Wow.
I got lost. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not like that.
No.
That's not how you spell it at all.
No. How
do you spell daiquiri?
Daiquiri? It's D-A-Q-U-A-R-I-E. Bands. That's a reference to a spelling bee movie.
No, you know where. Hold on, this is where I tell my story. Okay, great. I got a story, Ellen.
What is it?
Okay. You know where it's weird? The weirdest place getting recognized, and it's been happening a lot lately, is in the bathroom. Is in the restrooms at restaurants or wherever. It's so weird being at I use the stalls now because at the urinals it's like the weirdest place to get recognized, and it's consistent as gravity. I mean, honestly, every time I go in there and use the urinal, some guy comes up next to me and he's like, sorry, but I don't need to give the physical, I guess. But he's like, hey man, you're the guy. That is the absolute last place that I want to be recognized.
Right. Well,
and by the way, I'm not sure what he was recognizing me for.
Are you holding a pie next to you? Because maybe that's indicative of what's happening. Yeah, it is weird.
It's weird. It's very strange.
And
so I use the stalls now.
And they don't still do, because they do that to me. And even people,
when you're using the urinal?
Yeah. When I get so much attention when I'm standing at the urinal, I tell you. No, they'll slip things under the stall, asking me to sign something under a stall.
Really?
You've not had that?
No.
Yeah. Well,
one day.
It'll happen. Well,
one day.
Do you live here? Because it'll happen here more than someplace else.
Really? It hasn't happened yet. But
you live here, right?
I do. I live here.
And you're from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, do you know Lisa Lamb?
I don't know. I don't know Lisa Lamb. I don't. Or Lori Schlags.
No?
But I know North Bergen,
mm-hmm.
where I believe it was Lori Schlags is from. It's very close to where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you miss New Jersey?
I do miss New Jersey. I miss it. It's but I like it out here though.
Yeah.
I like LA.
What do you like about it?
What do I like about LA?
Not that there's not a lot to like, but I'm just curious.
Sure.
Because a lot of people do, slam LA and say I hate LA.
No, there are a lot of great little things. A lot of little differences between LA and New Jersey, which to me make a huge difference. Pumping your own gas is a perfect example, I think. In New Jersey, you cannot pump your own gas. It's full service. You've got to wait. You've got to park the car and wait.
You can't? They won't let you?
You can't. They won't let you. It's against the law. They don't trust me with my gas pump. Why is that? They've seen my movies. I know.
They don't know where you're going to put the nozzle, probably. We'll be back with more Jason Biggs right after that. Jason Biggs. And so you're doing all this stuff, which is, you know, a lot of people don't realize that you've had. You said you started at 5, but you had other jobs. It's not like you just, what are some of the interesting things that you did before this?
Some of my non-acting career highlights include stints at Subway. I was a sandwich artist.
Is that what they're called, sandwich artists?
They are called sandwich artists, and I was like the Picasso of the sandwich world.
Really?
I was amazing.
Do you make really good sandwiches?
I make fantastic sandwiches. You know, at Subway, there's a whole technique. I mean, there's a whole.
Well, in sandwich making in general, I think there's a technique. Seriously,
sure.
You can make a good sandwich or a bad sandwich.
Absolutely.
And what did you do to make a good one?
Well, it's all about it's two things really. It's about the way you cut the bread. You don't just slice it in half. It's about creating this sort of this sort of concave. Write that one down. Sort of thing in the bread. You know, you sort of scoop out the top of the bread, and then.
This. Is it K or C on the second? It's con.
No, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's about the ratio of meats. You know, meats to lettuce. Ratio.
It is about the ratio of meats. Meats to condiments.
Meats to condiments, exactly. Sometimes there's too much lettuce, and unless it's requested by the customer,
lettuce
which is
not
fine,
a condiment, by the way.
It's not a condiment.
No.
Okay.
It's a vegetable.
Please. Okay. Please don't correct me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I am the artist here.
Okay, so do you like mayonnaise? Because there are a lot of people who don't like mayonnaise.
I am a fan of mayonnaise.
I am too.
You can't go too much.
No.
I actually am a fan of the mayo mustard combo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and then the companies tried making their own sort of thing, like Dijonnaise, which not so much. I'd rather just go mayo mustard.
You know.
This is the international mayo mustard sign, by the way, in case you haven't figured that out.
The people in Holland watching, that's mayo mustard here. And so.
For fans of my movies, you know what else this is.
So, now do you like horseradish cream sauce mixed with blue cheese? Because that's a good combo too.
That is a good combo.
Yeah,
on like roast beef.
Roast beef.
Roast
exactly.
beef. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Right. Dog. All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know
Whatever.
What I'm saying. I mean, I'm all and she's all.
And I'm like.
Yeah, and she's like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.